What's good, y'all? It's AT Malone.
It's your boy Cam.
And we are back with another episode of WWE's The Aftermath. Now, this week we are going to discuss WWE Raw that transpired just on Monday. There was a lot of things that went down
real
quick.
quick.
The start of WWE Raw was probably one of the best starts that I've seen in a long time. A lot of stuff went down.
That was probably the best Raw since WrestleMania 41.
You think so?
Yeah, so like with Roman, Cody, and all of them, that was probably like the best Raw since.
I mean,
not gonna lie to you.
With Seth Rollins cooking up on that mic, bringing all of those masked men in the ring, and then
Bro, the energy in the arena,
yeah,
you felt that through your own screen.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
You felt that before even Oba even walked out.
Oh yeah,
And then
absolutely.
how like, Paul Heyman introduced Brock Lesnar like that. Yeah.
FAFO, FAF5, and then Brock Lesnar
that
doing
music,
what Brock Lesnar
bro,
doing, going there taking out all of the masked men, and then he had some of them running. You seen him jumping over the
I ain't gonna lie,
barricade,
bro. Look, I would have. You got it, bro. Because he was throwing them like rag dolls, bro. He was launching them.
Yep. And then him coming face to face with Seth Rollins, and then all of a sudden,
Lights go black.
boy, Oba comes out and just manhandles Brock Lesnar. But the funny thing was when Brock Lesnar went like this to Seth, and Seth got the hell up out of there.
Out of there, bro.
Yep, and he just stood there and watched.
Man, walked straight into that power bomb. Bro.
Man, yeah,
Straight
that
into
fall
power
from grace.
bomb.
And then you know that Oba was like tearing up, right? You saw that?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that was the passing of the torch right there. But what I will say is I think the next time that Brock Lesnar comes to Raw, I think he's gonna get his lick back.
He got to.
Over. He gonna F5 over. He
that
has
gotta be
to.
crazy. Because the height, I didn't know it was a crazy height difference like that.
Oh, yeah.
He's huge, tall, bro.
Yeah, and big. He's not one of these tall, skinny guys. Now, I think he's a legit 6'6" guy. Yep, he's a big. He's probably the biggest dude in WWE right now.
Nah, he is.
Yeah, he's definitely up next to be the champ. But see, my thing is too, he's too big for an Intercontinental Championship, bro. He's too big for a tag. Yeah, he's too big for a tag. They're gonna have to put the belt on him.
What you think about him versus Omos?
That'd be dope. I'm with it.
You with that?
Yeah, I'm with it.
They would have to reinforce that ring.
Dog.
They gonna have to reinforce that. That's
bro.
like 800 pounds in the ring, bro.
Yep. Oh yeah, African versus African. For real, man, from the motherland. You know, motherland brothers versus motherland brothers. That would be dope.
But overall, though, I thought that was a cool segment.
Yeah,
because Raw, the segment's been kind of getting dull a little bit. So that right there brought a lot of excitement, especially at the start of the show to carry it at least towards the main event. So yeah, that wasn't bad at all.
Yeah. So I mean, OG Americano versus Ludwig Americano. That's what I call him, Ludwig Americano. That shit was fun. That was entertaining. I had predicted that Ludwig was going to win just because of Rayo and Bravo. But overall, that was a good match. It's not over yet between them two. Nah,
I don't think so either. I thought it was a good match. Do you think at Mania it's going to be like a mask versus mask?
I was about to say that. That would be dope. Yep. Mask versus mask. Whoever wins.
Who do you think should be on mask though? Because if you ask me, I want it to be Chad Gable.
Yep, Chad Gable.
I want him to go back to his old ways, bro. I think he done built himself back up.
And everybody is loving him right now, bro.
Because he changed his gimmick. He changed everything. His physique. He always looked like that, but now
we need to see Chad Gable go for the Intercontinental Championship,
which they should have gave it. They should have gave it to him when it was him, Braun Breaker, in that little triple threat they had going on. So
yeah. And speaking of that, bruh, Penta versus Dragon Lee.
Oh, they cooked.
WrestleMania worthy match, bro. I was so mad at the end because it was so good. I was mad. I was like, bro, why did they have this match at Raw? This is a WrestleMania match.
But see,
bro.
That's where they be making their mistakes, bro. They like putting main like stuff that should be on a pay-per-view, and they like doing it on Raw and SmackDown.
That's true.
I don't know why they like doing that, but that's a prime example right there because we can all agree that should be on the WrestleMania card.
That should have been on WrestleMania.
Like
bro.
Last year's SmackDown TLC match with the tag titles.
Yeah,
we can all agree that should have been on WrestleMania last year.
I agree.
That match would have probably saved the whole pay-per-view, if you ask me.
That was so. I want to see it again, bro. I want to see it again, but now it's like, who is going to face Penta next for his Intercontinental Championship? I got an idea though.
Ooh, talk to me, because I don't have
JD McDonough. Do you JD versus Penta, bro?
I feel like Penta will have to put JD over though, because I feel like JD got a lot in his bag that hasn't been shown yet, and that's a good way to show the crowd.
Because remember, it was, who did he go against? Who in the open challenge? Was it Dragunov?
I think so. And then when JD had did something to either his back or his ribs when he had hit that table off that backflip, believe it or not, that looked like it hurt, but it got him over though. Like it got him a whole lot of respect. Like people see him differently now because of that.
Right.
And so I wouldn't have a problem with that.
That would be dope. But I think Penta gonna have the Intercontinental Championship for a little bit, man. He needs to have it, bro.
And on top of that, I don't want to see no open challenges with that either, because that's where I feel like that's going with the IC title. I feel like I want to see a legit story with Penta, like a storyline with Penta.
But who would be his adversary, though? That's the thing.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Rey Mysterio.
What?
Throw it out there. Somebody turn heel something like.
Man, no, bruh. Like, okay, think about it. I was thinking about this too earlier. All of the top wrestlers right now, if you think about it, are 40 plus, dog. They're old. CM Punk, he's over 40. Roman Reigns over 40. Randy Orton over 40. Cody Rhodes is over 40 years old. You just said Rey Mysterio, he's over 40.
And a Hall of Famer.
And a Hall of Famer. Shoot, what's his name? Sami Zayn, he's over 40 years old too. So Drew McIntyre, he's over 40. Every dog. This is the 40 plus WWE right now. So we gotta start,
making new stars right now, bro.
They gotta get these 20, 30-year-olds, and they kind of moving them in. You got Javon Evans in there, Trick Williams, Obafemi, but the ones that are dominating TV, they're all over 40 years old.
See, like now, if you move Trick over to Raw and have him feud with Penta, I think that would be great, right? You have Trick troll the mess out of Penta, because Penta's about respect. I want to defend the title, this, that, and the third, and you got Trick over here being a goofball, every trolling. Yeah, man, I could take that title off you, this, that, and the third, just like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that right there is a great, excellent storyline you could tell right there.
Now this is the thing too. Penta was talking about defending his Intercontinental Championship at AAA, which I think is stupid. That is dumb. Like, why
it's not stupid.
But why?
I get it, because like where he came from in AEW, they can do that in their promotion. Like take the title all over the world, this, that, taking the different promotions and defend it. That's where he getting that from, bro.
But it's not enough titles,
AAA, right? And if you take it to AAA, no one knows who you're wrestling over there, bro.
That's true.
Let's be real.
Yeah, that's true.
Mr. Iguana would have never gotten over if he hadn't had that stuffed animal, bro. Like I wouldn't have known who that was.
That's true. That is true.
I wouldn't have known who that was.
Yep, that is true. So what about the Women's Intercontinental Championship match between AJ Lee and Bayley?
Choreographed like a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
You can tell, bro. That's my issue with that right there. You can tell. But
I thought it was really good. Though. Yeah, I was about to say, man. She went hard.
And I'll give it to her, because it's like her third match. Yeah. So I'll give it to her, but you can tell it's choreographed. Yep. But she still can go. I'm just trying to get back in the loop, I guess.
But they need to put this Becky Lynch AJ Lee feud to bed, bro. Now, like WrestleMania needs to be it. That needs to be it, and I want to see AJ Lee go against, Lyra Valkyria. I'd like to see her go against Roxanne Perez whenever she comes back. I like to see her go, even Raquel Rodriguez. There's so many good, talented women that deserves a shot.
How do you
at that
feel
belt.
about that feud, actually? Like
that feud is trash, bro.
Thank you.
That feud is so garbage.
What do you think they could have done better to make it be what it should be? Because I feel like
everybody's sick of Becky Lynch, bro. Becky Lynch needs to go on another hiatus so people can miss her again, because we're all sick of Becky Lynch. We sick of her saying the same things on the microphone. Sports Illustrated said I was the best, and everybody, man, nobody cares. You're not the best women's wrestler ever. Okay, you mid as hell. like super mid, one of the most mid female wrestlers in the game right now. There's so many female wrestlers that would wipe the floor with Becky Lynch, bro, including AJ Lee. You know what I'm saying? And she older than all of them. You know? So, nah, bro, I think these other female wrestlers need to get a shot. They need to put this feud to bed at WrestleMania and call it a day.
I hate they even did it at Survivor Series. Like we all know why they did, because it was in Chicago, right? We understand that. But I feel like there was so much more to this, and they gave us the bare minimum.
Yeah.
The bare minimum.
Yeah. Yeah, so hopefully that'll be over and done with, bro.
Like, y'all two husbands hate each other, this, that, and the third. I want that same fire and energy from y'all two. You know, like, it's very mid.
Now, what about Stephanie McCurr versus Raquel Rodriguez?
We seen that already, bro. That one didn't make sense to me. That was like my restroom break.
That was like, okay, well, she's going to try to soften up Stephanie McCurr before her and Liv Morgan go out. Bringing Io Sky out there was like a waste of time.
It really was.
She was out there for a good 10 seconds before she got shoulder blocked over to announce this.
She only went out there because she fought she fought Raquel last week, right, on Raw? She wrestled Raquel last week, which is why she...
yeah, because they had the gauntlet match. Yeah, okay. So now next week will probably be Raquel versus Io, I bet. So they're gonna do their thing, or it's gonna be Liv Morgan versus
and
Io.
Raquel versus Io and Stephanie.
Yeah, I could see that happening too.
Because who's Io's opponent at Mania?
She ain't got one. Yeah, she doesn't have one. Yep. So maybe they do another gauntlet. I don't know.
Or is
for
it
the
Asuka?
number one contender.
Maybe Asuka.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think I want to see that either, bro.
And then after that, we had Natty versus Maxine Dupree.
Bro, waste of time.
They need to pack that up.
Dog, why would y'all have Natty win again? Like, why are you going to bury... You're going to bury her, you know what I'm saying, big time by making Maxine lose over and over again. I would like to see a rubber match go on. Okay, Natty wins this time. Maxine wins this time. You know, Natty wins this time. I'd rather see that than just Natty dominate. Natty has had her time, right?
Here's the problem though, bro. Everything Maxine does in the ring doesn't look believable, bro. Like, you can't buy it. You can't, bro.
I can agree to that.
And now if somebody need to go back to NXT, it need to be her.
It need to be her.
It need to be her, bro.
I can see that. She does need a lot of work, bro. But damn, seeing Grandma Natty out there just beating up... Like, this woman is old as shit and doing all of this to the new talent, bro. So, yeah, I'm sick of that, man. I'm sick of that. But what we got last?
CM
Punk and Roman. Roman Reigns finally getting in CM Punk's head.
Hey, man, listen. I think Roman is 3-0 on the mic versus Punk, and I think it's about time for Punk to go ahead and drop that belt.
Oh, man.
Go sit down somewhere,
you think
bro.
It's time?
I think it's time.
He got so mad when he called him old.
He said, "You're old."
Yep, you're old. Because he knows that this is probably going to be the last time CM Punk has that belt.
Even main events of Mania.
Yeah. It's about to be over, man. And then the thing about it, though, is when Roman was talking to all of his family, which, you know, he was referring to the MFTs over there, they're going to do something with that, bro. Something is going to happen. Yep, something is brewing.
So who does CM Punk bring in to help him out during this feud? Nobody?
He ain't got nobody.
He ain't got nobody?
Nobody likes him. like the Usos was his only real friends, and then he just turned on them. So, you know, CM Punk is a man on his own island, bro. You know,
he better get in the gym and start getting in shape.
Yeah, because he gonna need it. Because Roman gonna come for that ass, dog.
Oh yeah, because Roman let him slide, getting that little fist off.
Yeah,
because he just sat there and started laughing at him. So what? I think from here on out, Roman's gonna be on every Raw now. From here on out,
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure about that, but I would love to see it because WrestleMania is
like 5 weeks away.
Yeah, we got damn near a month left. Yeah, and they got to continue with this storyline, you know, but I like the road to WrestleMania right now. I'm loving what I'm seeing. I know they got more matches to add, so I'm looking forward to seeing.
We're missing something Who do you think Randy was on the phone with while Michael Cole was interviewing him on Monday?
I don't know.
Because he said at the end of his promo, wrestling has more than one royal family.
Oh, you think it's gonna be like Ted DiBiase Jr.?
Nah, bro. He got legal issues right now, bro.
Oh shit. Well,
I think it was The Rock.
Huh?
I think it was The Rock.
Oh shit.
I think it was The Rock because think about it. Wrestling has more than one royal family.
That's true.
Who does The Rock always fuck with around WrestleMania season?
Cody.
Who is the one always getting their ass whooped leading up to WrestleMania?
Cody.
Who is the one always orchestrating that shit?
Yeah, that's true. Dang, I ain't think about that though.
And they not selling no tickets right now.
Yeah, that is an interesting take. Plus, SmackDown is the Rock show, so I wouldn't be. What if Rock shows up on
SmackDown?
Oh my god, bro! What?
Now we're in WrestleMania season. Now we are in WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope. That's gonna be dope. I'm looking forward to Friday now, because we're gonna see. Because you already know Cody is going to be the underdog. He is the underdog, and everybody is definitely gonna be rooting for Randy. Yep, because this is the Randy that we've been waiting to see. You know, the fun, cool, calm, collective Randy was cool for a minute, but we need to get back to that Viper Randy. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna boot you in your head. That's what we need.
And I'm gonna get you out of nowhere. RKO's out of nowhere, baby.
I'm telling you, boy, he hit his head on that table so hard, bro.
Yo,
it was over.
Boom.
It was over, bro.
Yep. Hey, Cody brought it out of him. He brought it out of him. So he got what he was looking for.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to see what happens on Friday, y'all. Me and the little bro, we are going to finish chilling. And look, subscribe to my little brother's channel. Of course, subscribe to the All Things WWE channel and the main channel, AT Malone 1985. And we will get with y'all next time. Peace.